Hello, everybody. Hi, hello. Welcome and welcome back, all my subscribers. Oh my gosh, it's been a minute since I've been live. Guys, I am not going to be on long tonight. I'm coming to you on a Saturday Night Live, okay? All dressed up, literally just got home. Don't mind that light, that blare in the background. I am just sitting on the couch, having myself a little nightcap with a glass of red wine here before I make myself a bubble bath because that's just what I feel like doing. I am in such a kind of like self-love mode, which, I mean, you know what we talk about on this channel. We are all about, self-love, self-improvement, embracing our feminine essence, feminine energy, and just, really kind of just really fully coming to the understanding of who we are as women and, embracing that, nurturing that, loving that, and understanding, ourselves better physically, emotionally, and even as far as self-development goes, like spiritually, all of those things, um, and all that jazz, guys. But gosh, it has been a whirlwind for the past 2 to 3 months, I would say, like as we've kind of like ended the summer and we've kind of gotten into the fall. Um, it's just been it's been a lot. It's been a lot that's been going on in my life. I As you guys know, like I took a break from YouTube. Hadn't been like posting much because I just wasn't feeling like inspired. I wasn't feeling motivated as far as YouTube goes. My energy and my time and my focus has just been elsewhere, guys. I have really just been trying to prioritize, things in my life the way that I feel like, they should be in order of importance. And, it hasn't been easy. It hasn't been easy, and YouTube is something that I love, but I definitely have found myself like taking a back seat because even though, as much as I love to just like sit down and do these chit chatty videos, I just was feeling like I wasn't in the right headspace to put out the kind of content that I want on this channel. And I feel like a lot of people who creators can feel like that at times, and you're constantly looking for like motivation, inspiration, and sometimes that comes through weird, interesting ways, like, or experiences or circumstances, things that we go through. And it's just been a very kind of like a funky time for me in my life. Um, but I have been doing a lot of reflecting. I've been continuing on my inner work journey, and I found myself in a predicament tonight, guys. I'm gonna tell you what happened, okay? And I'm gonna tell you what I did, and I'm gonna share with you. This is kind of like a trick that I have started to develop over like the course of, I guess the years. But typically like on the weekends, right? Like I usually take that time to rest. I don't go out too much. I kind of just, I don't know. I mean, my weekends vary. Like I can be social, right? I do try to make time, spend time with family and friends and do things, and like have a life, right? But I also just love my alone time. Like I love just enjoying my space at home. I love um cleaning, decorating, and just like making my home like, a place that I want to be and just enjoying myself and like eating my yummy foods and watching my shows and sleeping in and like all of that stuff. But the past, like, I would say for the past like 6 weeks, my weekends have been go, go, go nonstop. Like, I, was out of the country in August. I had my best friend was staying with me for like 2 weeks. A good friend of ours got married. Like so many different things were happening, and family as well. Like we had our own kind of things go on, celebrations, get-togethers, whatever, what have you. Um, and I'm like, finally, like in the month of September at least, like I was able to like take a pause, take a beat. I've been able to do that, but I kind of also, you know how it is, girls. Like you just feel like you have those moments where you're like, I just feel like going out. Like I just feel like getting dressed up. I just feel like going out. Like I have kind of for the last, I would say, 2 weekends, sort of, kind of, a day here, day there. I've been winding down. Let's put it that way. Um, but I decided, or so I've kind of been taking it easy, right? Like taking my weekends to rest. Of course, like work has still been super busy for me, and also I'm in the middle of like so many things career wise. Like it's just been a really busy time. So my weekends have been pretty slow for the last 2 weekends, including this weekend, except for the fact that I just felt like I wanted to go out, guys. Like I can't explain why. I was looking forward to like some downtime after all of the festivities, but I just felt like I wanted to go out. I wanted to get dressed up. I want to look pretty, and I want to go out, and I just want to like be out on the scene, right? Saturday night, yeah. So me and my friend, we decided that we were gonna do it. She has a daughter, so she didn't have her daughter tonight, and we were like, okay, awesome, yep, that's what it is. That's what it's gonna be. We gonna go out, and it wasn't gonna be like an all night thing, right? We were just gonna go out for a cute little drink or two, see where the night takes us. I wasn't trying to be out at all hours of the morning or anything like that. It's not even midnight as I'm making this video. I'm home by at least by midnight or a few minutes before midnight, okay? But guys, she bailed on me. She literally bailed on me and was like, I'm so sorry, but it's just getting a little too late for me. And this was at like 9:30. I was like a little annoyed, right? I'm like, girl, if you didn't want to go, like you could have just said you didn't want to go or you changed your mind. But I guess she didn't want to put it like that. She kind of tried to be like, I have to be up early in the morning and I just kind of think like it might be a little too late for me. Da, 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 da. Which is fine. Okay, like she's still my friend. I love her. I know. She usually doesn't do this either. So I feel like, she probably just wanted to like let me down easy and be like, I kind of don't really feel like it. Which is fine, it's totally fine. No hard feelings. But I was already ready. I was already ready. I was already dressed. I already had all my, my whole little, you see I got made up. You see I got dressed up. All the things, right? Vibing, getting ready, all the things. And then she cancels on me. So I'm like, okay, I have two options, right? Like I could either like go out without her, do my own thing. I'm already dressed, and you guys know how it is. Like ladies, like you know how it is when you already got your makeup on, you're already dressed, you already did your hair, all the things, and like plans change last minute. Like you are not wasting your makeup, and that's exactly how I felt. I am not wasting my makeup, and it's part of the reason I'm even coming live right now. Is like I hate to waste a good makeup look and not film, guys. Like I hate it. So I try to do that as much as I can. You probably noticed that because it's like a 2-for-1. I gotta get a 2-for-1, right? So, basically, that's what happened. And I was like, okay, I could either go out without her or I could just like call it a night, hang out at home. Cause, it's kind of like I wanted to go out, but like I definitely wasn't trying to go out by myself. If she would have told me earlier, I probably would have done something else, like with my Saturday night, because there was, I had like an event that I was at earlier, but that ended at like 8 o'clock. So I was kind of like, okay, I was out, but I kind of felt like going out, but then I could have also stayed in. It didn't matter. Like I could have done both, but because we decided that we were going to go out, I was like, okay, stick with the plan, go out, because I was like, it's good for me. I need this, right? Every now and again, I like a little pop out moment. Especially because the next couple of weeks I am definitely trying to like, lay low, tone it down, not really be out on the scene as much or whatever. So anyway, guys, I decided to go with my first option and go out without her. And I was like, okay, so change of plan. You're already dressed. You got your makeup on. You look hella fine. Like, I was looking at myself in the mirror. I ain't gonna lie, guys. And I was like, girl, you look too good right now. You look too good right now. Like, you cannot not go out. I'm like telling myself, like, you cannot not go out. You look too good. Okay? And you know how it is. Like, you gotta hype yourself up. But, like, also, I know how, like, I feel like that's a girl thing. Like, when you just are feeling yourself and you're just like, you look damn good, girl. Like, you need to freaking be seen by somebody. Shit. Um, so that's exactly what I did, guys. I went out by myself on a Saturday night, which scares the heck out of me. Like, I am not somebody who, well, no, let me not say scares the heck out of me, but it made me really nervous. I am not somebody who does, like, I'm used to going out by myself, but if I want to go out to like a bar or something, I typically, if I'm going to do that by myself, I typically wait for, like, do it during the week when it's more common, more people are out, like, alone, like a Tuesday night vibe. Like, when you go out to like a happy hour situation, it's such a vibe, so much fun to go out by yourself. That doesn't make me nervous at all, because you usually end up meeting people, and not even just men, like women, men, just people, right? Like, people enjoy like a happy hour on like a Tuesday, Wednesday night vibe. Like, it's really nice. Thursday night, people will kind of start like going out. But you can still catch a little, weeknight vibe. Like, I love a weeknight vibe. But on the weekends, I feel like that's for like dates. That's for like going out with your girlfriends. That's for like, going out with people. Like, weekends, or is that's what I said, right? Weekends, not weeknights. Weeknights are like my going out alone time. Weekends, not that I can't go out with friends or whatever, like, or on dates or whatever during the week. But if I'm gonna go out by myself, I prefer like a weeknight typically than a weekend. You get what I'm saying? Because weekends, I'm like, oh, everybody's like out with people. It just, I don't know. It kind of just like makes me nervous. But I did it. And I just decided, you know what? I deserve to just treat myself and celebrate myself. I've been working so hard. A lot of the things that I've been manifesting, that I've been working towards, that I've been putting a lot of energy and focus towards, are actually coming to fruition in the 3D. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I have been really, really delving into a lot of law of assumption work and reading books and listening to lots of content on law of assumption, which is similar to law of attraction, but I'm not sure how much of this I've actually shared on my channel. But law of assumption essentially is whatever you assume and whatever you persist in. So persisting in your assumptions about life, about the world around you, about the people around you, etc., etc. Like, those are the things that will start to manifest in your life. So it's whatever assumption that you persist in, and it doesn't have to be something that you clearly see in your 3D reality, right? Like, you can literally create your own life. Like, I truly do believe that, and I've been delving into a lot of that work. I've been going and just kind of like going on this journey of just, which I feel like I've been on this journey, right? Like, I've been doing this, but creating the life that I want, like creating my dream life and truly just manifesting everything that I've ever wanted. Long story short, right? So that has been where a lot of my focus and a lot of my time has been going. But honestly, like, I was like, okay, this happened, like, this circumstance happened, like, my friend canceled on me. What am I gonna do? Like, I'm not just gonna like not do the thing that I plan to do, especially because I'm already ready. Like, maybe if she told me earlier before I like took the effort to get ready, I probably could have done something else. I probably would have done something else. Let's be honest. I would have probably I like going to the movies by myself, so I kind of would have maybe done something like that, and just gone out, but like done something a little more low key, a little more chill. Even though this was pretty low key and chill, but I just was like, you know what? I love a good craft cocktail. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna have myself a nice craft cocktail. I'm gonna sit at the bar, be beautiful, and just enjoy that moment, enjoy myself, enjoy this drink, and really just treat myself to this drink, and really just like marinate myself in that kind of like celebration vibe of just like everything that I've been manifesting, everything that I've been working towards, everything that I've been doing in my life for the past several months, for the past several weeks, everything. Like, I want to celebrate my efforts, my hard work. I want to celebrate just everything that I have done, my faith, my persistence, And just the fact that like I get to have the things that I want in life. Like, can we just like sit and like think, like, just fully like tap into your heart and just like, wow. Like, I get to have, like, fully receive and fully accept the fact that you get to have everything that you want in this life. It's such an amazing feeling to just like, I get to have it all. Everything that I've been desiring, everything that I have been manifesting, everything that I want, I get to have. And not only do you get to have it, it's already there. It's already yours. Like, if you can see it in your mind's eye, it's already, you already have it. You already have it. There is a version of you right now who has that thing. And that's like such a, like, mind, like, wow, you know, type of a thing, because we are not brought up to think this way. We are not taught to think this way. So to actually come to that like knowing and realization is crazy. And I am a believer, not only, well, I am a believer of this, but I'm also a believer of just the fact that God gave you specific desires, and He gives you and continues to give you certain desires that are specific to you and the life that you are meant to lead and the life that you're meant to live and what you are meant to experience. Like, there's a reason why we don't all want the same things. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason for that. There's so many things that I can think of that I have never had a desire for. I've never had a desire to either do, to experience, to have, like, and there are plenty of people who want those things, who care about that stuff. Great for them, not me. You know, but why is that? Like, there's certain things that we all would like, right? Like, everybody wants essentially like love. Everybody wants to find their person, right? That's like a human thing, right? Because we're meant for relationships, we're meant for companionship. Everybody wants, you know, money, or at least enough money to lead a comfortable lifestyle where you don't have to worry about money, right? Like, and that, it means something different for different people. You know, there's so many different lifestyles that people like to have and they want to experience. Like, not everybody needs to be like on a yacht, you know, sipping on champagne and, you know, going to like all of the who's parties. Like, not everybody needs that, right? Not everybody likes to live out in the middle of nowhere on like an acre of land and just have like live that like farm life, right? But there are people who like that. There are people who want that life, right? Both, right? There's people who just want, you know, family life in the suburbs, be a soccer mom, whatever the case. Good, like that's something that, you know, that's something that somebody wants, right? There's somebody who doesn't want any kids. They just want to be with their dog and their partner, and they just want to like live a good life and travel and just, you know, live that life. Good for them. Like, God gives you the desires of He gives you the desires of your heart. And all of our desires are unique and special to us in the life that we're meant to live. And I fully believe that. So guys, I've basically been working a lot on my mindset. I've been working a lot on just being clear on the things that I want for myself in my life, and, you know, being clear in my manifestations, and continuing to just work on myself, continuing to work on my self-concept, because if you don't know about self-concept is what holds us back a lot from the things that we are trying to manifest in our life, for the things that we want, for the things that we are working towards. Because if you don't see yourself as the type of person who can have those things, who can live with those things in mind, I don't know what I just saw, but shadows. If you don't see yourself as the type of person who can have the thing, you're not going to be able to have the thing. Like, you have to embody that. You have to embody that person who has the thing that you want, who is comfortable with that. Because think of all the things that we have currently. You're not thinking about the things that you already have, right? Like, you already have it. It's not consuming your mind, consuming your thoughts, consuming your whole life that you're trying to like get it or keep it, right? Like, you have it. So you have it, so you're good, right? Like, so For example, I don't know, I have like a TV though. I'm looking at my TV right now. I have this TV, so I know that I have it. I mean, I don't have a desire for any other TV. Like, I'm good with my TV. I don't need another TV in this apartment. I have one, and when I didn't have one, I was thinking about getting one. In fact, that was one of the main things that I knew I wanted to get for my apartment. When I didn't have a couch, I knew that I wanted a couch, and I was shopping for a couch, and I had the couch on my mind. Now that I have this couch, I haven't thought about a couch pretty much since, because I'm happy with my couch, and I have my couch, and it's here. So I'm not really thinking about it. I'm kind of just enjoying it, and I'm kind of just like, I know that it's there. I know that it's not going anywhere, and I know that, like, it's mine. And that's the way that we need to kind of get to that mindset with the things that we currently don't have in our 3D reality, right? And what we can see, what we can feel, what we can hold and touch. But we have, like, those are the things that we are manifesting. Those are the things that we have, you know, and we're manifesting into our physical reality. Okay? So that is kind of wild. I get it. But basically, when I was out having my drink, I was just thinking about, you know, the rest of this year, and I was just kind of celebrating, in a sense, like celebrating just everything that's to come, planning out what I want the next 3.5 months to look like, because it's at this time when I'm filming this video, which I don't know if I'll post this right away or I'll wait a minute. But there is about 3 months left in the year, pretty much. And it's like, what do I want that to look like? What do I want to transpire in those next 3 months? That's what I'm celebrating. That's what I'm celebrating right now. I realized I was holding my wine and I never did take a sip, and I plan to. Ah, so good. I'm such a red wine lover. Oh, love red wine. But yes, so I was just basically celebrating my future tonight, and I wanted to share that with you guys, and I wanted to also share the little trick that I was telling you about earlier. Was basically whenever you make plans, and it could be a date, it could be playing with friends, it could be a playing with family, it could be a playing with any type of anything that you know, schedule in your life. Any circumstances that come in the way of like what you were supposed to do, what was supposed to happen, like just taking those situations and like kind of either pre-planning a plan B or rolling with it, and like, you know, just being comfortable and confident enough in yourself to be able to say, you know what, me and this person, we're going to do this thing, but it didn't work out, so guess what, I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to do it on my own, and hey, if things work out and, you know, we made this plan with me and my friend, or me and my family member, or me and my date, we were going to do this thing, but hey, if it doesn't work out, I could do it by myself because it's something that I enjoy. Like, I knew that I wanted to get a drink anyways. I wanted to go out. I wanted to be seen, right? I just wanted to have my little vibey moment. So I knew that I already wanted to do that. And I wanted to obviously, like, go with my friend. But because that didn't work out, I was like, okay, well, I'll just do it by myself. And just having that, like, confidence and having that, you know, kind of feeling of, like, because, I mean, you might still feel nervous doing it, but, like, just do it. Like, nobody cares. Nobody's looking at you, or they might be looking at you if you look good, but that's about it. You know, that's what that is. That's what that means. And it's like, just do the thing. Like, do the thing, or, you know, create a plan B, whatever that may mean for you. Like, okay, like, you were supposed to go out on this date, and then, like, the guy cancels, okay? Maybe you decide, okay, well, now I get to go to that other thing that I couldn't go to before because I was supposed to be going on a date with this guy. Great. Or now I get to go shopping. Or now I get to go and, like, you know, go to the spa and do, like, a spa night, or go to the movies, or go hang out with my family, like, or whatever it is. Like, or I get to just spend, you know, time at home doing all these other things that I was going to do, you know, next weekend because I didn't have time this weekend. But hey, look at God. Like, now I have the time, which is literally going to be me tomorrow. I have, like, a short list of like tasks that I need to get done before the end of this month. And it's crazy because September kind of has flown by, but c'est la vie. And yeah, just like having that mindset and having that kind of like just confidence and frame of mind to be like, you know what, this is my life. I am creating my life. I'm not going to sit around and wait for people and be sad and mope around and think like, oh, this person, they lied to me, or they told me that, they were going to be there and then they weren't, and then like marinating on the fact that like, oh my god, like people are so unreliable, or just having all of these like really negative thoughts. Because at the end of the day, like most of the time when people like disappoint you, or people just like don't, whatever the case, like they're just not who they don't do what you expect them to do or want them to do in any given situation. Like it's usually never personal. Just like understand that, right? From the get-go, like it's usually never personal. And yeah, maybe sometimes it is. And like also like who cares? This is your life, you're creating it, and you can give meaning to any kind of meaning that you want. You can assign to any circumstance in life. You can assign a meaning to it. So that person like canceled the date with you, right? Okay. Maybe he didn't have enough money. Like maybe he wanted to take you on like you guys had this awesome date plan, and he got a flat tire or something happened in his life, and he already like kind of was fudging the financially, like he didn't really got it like that to begin with, right? But then it's like, oh shit, like I was supposed to take this girl on this date and she's so amazing and she's so beautiful, and it's like, oh my god, like I can't like take her because like my car situation, but I don't want to tell her that like it's kind of financially got me strapped. So, or it could be any other number of things in his life, right? And it's like, oh gosh, like I have to cancel, or it could be a number of things that just have nothing to do with you, like just have absolutely nothing to do with you and how amazing you are and what a great person you are. And it should basically, what I'm saying is nothing that is outside of you that another person either does or doesn't do, it should never affect you and how you feel about yourself, and it should never ruin your day. Like, don't allow people to have that kind of control over you. And I think that's something that I've really, really had to work on in my life and this year, because I am a sensitive person, but I have had to really just become emotionally kind of like strong and just resilient in how I view myself and my self-concept, and really just kind of like not allowing certain people and how they treat me to mean anything for how I view myself, and just not taking that on as something that means anything about like my worth, right? As like a woman, or as an individual, as a friend, as a partner, or whatever, right? Because you have to know that you're amazing. You have to know that you are the best. You have to know that anybody would just be lucky and blessed to have you in their life. You have to know that you are the best friend. You are the best family member. That you are the best like woman. Like what man wouldn't want to have you in their life? Like you require a lot, because you bring so much to somebody's life, and you know your worth and you know your value, and that men know your value too, and they see that. And guess what, babe? That also means that some men, let's go ahead and just stick on the men topic. Some men are not going to be able to meet that. They're not going to be able to step up to that plate because they just can't. For whatever reason, they have their own personal issues. They have their own confidence issues. They have their own financial issues. They cannot meet you where you're at because they are just not there. Doesn't mean that they don't see you. Doesn't mean that they don't appreciate you and who you are and see that first off, because a lot of people are going to they're going to spot you They're going to see that you are somebody who is confident, who loves yourself, who values herself, somebody who respects herself, somebody who is looking for and deserves and knows that she deserves of the best, deserving of the best, wants the best, wants and desires and deserves, you know, the best of the best relationship and lifestyle and all that great stuff. But they're not in a position to be that man for you. Okay? So there you go. There goes, that's, I mean, you can attach that to a lot of behaviors that we are experiencing in the dating world right now. And it is what it is. I mean, I told you about my friend canceling on me today. And I honestly feel like, you know, she has her daughter. I think I mentioned this earlier in the video. And I get it. You know, you have maybe like every other weekend to yourself. Sometimes you just feel tired. And you're like, okay, this is my night that I don't have, you know, I'm off mommy duty. Like, I don't have kids, so I can only imagine, right? I'm off mommy duty. Like, sometimes you feel like, yeah, I want to go out. I want to, like, have my little moment. And then other times you just feel like, you know what, I'm tired. I want to wake up early in the morning and go to church. I want to make sure, like, I get the house together while I don't have her, you know, my daughter here or whatever. I want to make sure that, like, I do all this stuff that's easier to do for me now instead of wait, because when I actually do have her next weekend, I want to be able to spend time with her and not have to worry about XYZ, ABC, blah, 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 blah. So I totally get that. You know, and I don't feel like it has anything to do with me. But I think, you know, a lot of the times, and even me in the past, like, people could take a situation like that and, like, take it personal, like, oh, you know, she's canceled on me, like, this person doesn't value my time, and this person, blah, 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 blah. And I just feel like, let's not do that anymore. Like, let's just, like, keep going with it. And honestly, if it's a fake friend or if it's somebody who just, you know, isn't the type of person or isn't somebody who, I mean, really should be in your life, somebody who doesn't have, like, truly, like, respect you and value you as, like, a friend or as a person that should be in your life, then I think that's going to become evident with time, right? Like, you're going to be able to see that, and you're going to be able to obviously make that call in the course of time. And it's not going to take a long time either. But I think that, you know, that's something that we don't have to put too much focus on. We don't have to put, like, too much importance on. We just need to put all the focus and all the importance on ourselves. Okay, ladies? Like, that is kind of the crux of what I'm bringing to you in this video. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the future. I'm so excited for the next couple of months, the end of 2024. I just know that we're going to crush it. I can't wait to come back on camera and make another live with, like, a life update and just tell you guys all about, you know, just all of the things that are going on in my life, and just do, like, a proper life update, and maybe I'll even make it like a fall theme and, like, show some of the, like, fall things that I picked up. I have a little bit more shopping to do, but I want to kind of, like, do, like, a collective kind of, like, fall video. We'll see. I think I should probably be able to do it. But yeah, and then also do just, like, a little life update and just, like, fill you guys in on the things going on in my life. Some changes are happening, and it's very exciting. It's very great. I love you guys, and I will catch you in the next video. Stay true to you. Stay blessed. Stay beautiful. Mwah. Love y'all. Talk to you later. Oop, sorry.